Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. Before I start talking about this card, can I please thank everybody for subscribing. My number's at 394. Yay, that's absolutely awesome. Can we please make it 400? That would be even more awesomer, if that is a word. So yeah, if you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help my channel. Like, share, comment, press the notification bell, and let's hopefully my channel will grow. Anyway, today's card is for our special friends Mick and Diane, and it's their 35th wedding anniversary. Now these are lovely friends of ours, very special friends. We go camping with them, and my husband works with both of them. So, and they have two Weimaraners, so Lola and Sky. We've met Lola. She came away with us last weekend, and we haven't yet met Sky. So yeah, that's why I've based this card on their dogs, which they do look like Weimaraners, to be fair. Now the products that I've used are the Sizzix framelets, and this is called Crazy Dogs, and the number is 661593. So there's all the dies for that. You do get different dies for the collar, which you'll see, and also the eyes and the nose, but I didn't do that because I used I tried this Spectrum Noir glossy highlights. Now I bought this from Stables Card Emporium. I have been using the Made to Surprise, but when I saw this in the shop, I was really quite surprised for how clear the gloss was, because this is lovely, but it is very, very slightly cloudy. So I wanted to give this one a go, and it was $5.99 for 2 ounces, so you get 60ml, and they are really, really clear. It's not cloudy at all. So yeah, so I've used that and that. Did I say what it goes with? So there's stamps that you use. I keep them all in one packet, just to keep them together. And the stamps by Stamps Anonymous is CMS 271. So you've got all these characters and all these extra bits. So yeah, so that's what I did for the main part. On the card base itself, I've used Pixie powder in Lava Red, and I've also used the Brushos in dark brown, just a little bit, and I've used some unbranded stamps on it as well. And I've used this stencil, which I made myself. I just made some different heart shapes, and I've used the dimensional 3D paste from Sizzix, from that, which I also got from Stables Card Emporium in Heyborough. It's a lovely little shop. So yeah, so this is it for their wedding anniversary. So I'm going to go over and do the editing now, and this is #141, which is what I put on the back of the cards when they've got a video for them, is to go and have a look to see if they want how the card is made. And I also put inserts in my card, and I do them on my scan and cut, so I can put whatever I want to write those, and whatever font I want as well. So yeah, pleased how that's come out. So anyway, I'm going to go over and do the editing now, and I will talk to you in a second. Hello everybody, I'm on the voiceover now, and I'm using my mini misty to stamp out the images. I'm using, I don't know which one I'm doing first. Am I doing the Acorn Brown first? Yeah, I'm using, it's the Nouveau Hybrid Acorn Brown to do the fawn dog, which is Lola. And then I'm going to be using black Memento ink to do Sky for the darker one, because I just didn't want to have that darker outline on the pale dog. So just quickly stamping it through a couple of times. I'm using the same piece of paper, so I'm just going to turn it round, which you'll see in a minute. Now, because these are rubber stamps, the red rubber stamps on the stamping platform, I can't think of its name, I've just said it. There's a little foam pad which you have to take out, because it so that you can use a variety of different stamps, so you're not limited. So there you go. So I'm just pressing that down and re-stamping it. I think I stamped it 2 or 3 times just to get a really good image. So the colours that I've chosen, I'm just writing down, and I'm going to put the colour next to the number just so I've got that quick visual to see which colour that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to pop some music on and let you watch the colouring in. So I've just gone back to the darker shade now, which is the YG080. And literally just putting a little bit of shading on around his ears, and where the shading would naturally be under his ears and what have you, just to give him that little bit more of a his face and his features more dimensional look. And then going back over with the YG040 just to blend everything in, so you get a really nice smooth transition from colour to colour. So now I'm going to do Lola's eyes, and she has got the most beautiful blue eyes. And I can't remember the colour that I used. I used this, and then I used a little bit of a darker colour, and I don't know whether I put the top down. No, I didn't, but it is only a pale one. And then I'm just using the black fine liner from Ohuhu just to do the pupils and the nose. I think it was B030, which is Frost Blue. I think that's what it was. And then I'm putting a little bit of the dark grey on there, just to give that little bit of a highlight. It's not much, but it does make a difference. And then using a fine liner just to finish your eyes off. Now I'm putting these colours down for Sky. I didn't use all of these. I sort of picked them out and then decided against it. So although I have been putting the colours down what I've used for Lola, I shall try and do the same that I'm doing for Sky. But I'm interchanging. I changed 2 or 3 different shades of them. I think see me just crossing 2 off and putting another one down. So now I'm going to use a very, very fine liner. And Carl bought me these. I don't know what size it is, and it doesn't say on it. It's not the Ohuhu one, but it's, I don't know. It's extremely fine. It's finer than your normal. I'm just having a look at in my drawer to see the black Ohuhu ones, and I've got 0.3, it's smaller than that, 0.2, it's actually smaller than the 0.2 as well, so it's obviously a 0.1, and I do find it's really good for very, very detailed lines. It's a good little pen. So I've just cutting them out, and then I'm going to put them through my Gina K intricate and cut them out. So my video didn't record this little bit, my camera, so I'd actually cut the collars out and coloured them in. I think that was human error. I think I forgot to press the button. So these are the little layers that you can put on. So I've done the blue one for Sky and the red one for Lola. I actually went onto a Facebook page and had a look to see which one, what colour collar each dog was wearing. It's just those tiny little details, and I'm just showing you there. That gloss again, it is really, really good. So I did this sentiment on my scan and cut. So this is my panel now. It's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm using the pixie powder in lava red. So I do go a little bit heavy handed on it, more than what I wanted to do. And it did end up being a little bit too pinky. So to combat that, as you'll see in a minute, I end up using the brush hose, and I use dark brown, and that does make a difference to it. I'm really happy with the way that looks out. So just having a quick dry down and then dabbing off. I don't know why I've done it at an angle. I decided to do it that way. So yeah, I didn't want it overpowering. And then just looking how I'm going to position the two dogs together. These two are the same age, but they're not from the same litter. They're both 8. There's only a couple of months in between them. But Lola was absolutely brilliant while we were away. Monty just kept barking at her, which she didn't like. She wasn't sure of him. And he was just being a grumpy old man. But there you go. He did settle down. So this is now just damping down again and using the brown. Complements it really quite well. Hello, Coca Papa. As you can see, although it did look like there was a lot of brown on there, the pink does really just still show through, which I'm quite pleased with that. So these are the unbranded stamps that I'm using for the background. I'm going to use black. This is when I decide I should have done a second generation stamp. And a second generation stamp is to ink up, stamp off and stamp down. And you can do third and fourth generation depending on how strong you want your colour. I've had these stamps for donkey's ages, don't know how long. So just looking for something a little bit different to add some interest to the panel. And I didn't have any paper near me, so I just decided to use tissue. And also I'm going to use the Acorn Brown, which I've used to stamp out Lovely. I've had this ink pad for ages and ages. And it's still quite juicy. So now I'm going to use my foam tape to make them dimensional on the card. I get my foam tape from Sticks 2. Brilliant stuff. It comes in a roll, and it's about, no kidding, it's about 12 inches across when you get it. It's about $8.99. Well worth it. You see we're about a good halfway through this roll now. I always go overboard on the foam tape, as you can see. And then just putting some wet glue on the back, which is the Gina Connect glue. And just to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, just to position right. So there you go. There she is. Quick clean up again, and then I'm going to stick the sentiment down straight on. And one of the letters, I think the 2 didn't come up print out quite as well as I wanted it to, so I've just gone over that again. Gina Connect glue again as well. You don't need a lot of this stuff. It really is good. It is it is my favourite glue. I've tried numerous other glues, but this is the one that I always go back to. So I'm just going to use my 6-inch T-square just to make sure that everything's level. Tail's getting in the way. Oh yeah, quite happy with that. So there you go. So now I'm deciding it needs something else. So this is where I get my stencil out, and the dimensional paste from Sizzix. It's just a white dimensional paste. Using a spatula to apply, I'm just putting random hearts all over. But you don't see, I do it again, which was a bit of a pain. It took me ages because I didn't feel that they were dimensional enough. So after I'd done this and it dried, I sat for ages trying to figure out which side of the love hearts that I'd used to redo it again, because I wanted them to be really quite dimensional. And it's like with any paste or anything that you use, you really must wash your equipment up as soon as you're finished using it, simply because if it dries solid and you will not get it off. You will ruin your stencil or your tools that you're using. So there you go. And when I'm doing the next part, while I'm just cleaning this up, I'm putting a matte and layer on, which is 5¼ by, so 5.5 by 5.5, which I didn't record for some reason, just got on with it. And it's from a colour pack that I've got. And I decided to go with it's not a burgundy, but it is quite a dark browny red, which does complement. And you'll see a change of clothes. I couldn't sleep this morning. Went to bed at 11, got up at 12:30. Couldn't sleep at all, and then went back to bed again at 2. So everybody, I hope you're liking this card. Happy anniversary to Nick and Diane. If you decide to watch this video, hope you had a great time. Please like, subscribe, leave us a comment. I love listening to what you've got to say. Press the notification bell and share if you like. So there is the card. And I'm also just going to be showing you how I put the inserts in. Strangely enough, it doesn't do any of the dots over the eyes or the full stops, so I have to go over that and do that again for some reason. So I'm just going to trim it up a little bit and stick it down just at the top. So there you go. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now. Bye.